Back to another stream. How is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone doing completely fine and completely good. Hopefully everyone is gonna enjoy today's stream. I'm going to be watching YouTube shorts till I laugh. So if you guys want to stick around, you are welcome to. Molly, welcome to stream. Gins, welcome to stream. Dami, welcome to stream. Kiera, welcome to stream. Real Mason, welcome to stream. Who else is there? Whoa, Record Breaker, welcome to stream. How is everyone doing? Everyone doing fine, good, bro. And as you guys know, I'm going to be watching YouTube shorts till I laugh. And if I laugh, I end the stream. That's the motive today. And if you guys want to like the stream, please like the stream. Double tap the screen. Hold on, let me teach you guys how to double tap the screen real quick. Because some of you guys do not do that. And that makes me sad. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Not this guy again. Who are you? Basically, all you gotta do is double tap the screen. And that's how you like the stream. And yeah, you guys are welcome. I love you. I love you too. React to who? I don't know who that is. But any further ado, we should continue watching YouTube shorts.
Seen as the ultimate comfort.
Okay, starting off. Hold on, let me put the volume down a little bit because it's a little too loud.
If iShowSpeed gave you one of these summer vacation tickets,
why is iShowSpeed giving me summer vacation tickets? But sure,
the
go ahead.
first is a private beach with crystal clear water, but you're the only person there. The second is a beautiful mountain cabin.
Ooh, I know what to choose. I know what to choose.
You have to hike for 12 hours just to reach it. And the last is a luxury penthouse in a big city, but a massive riot is happening right outside the building. If iShowSpeed gave you one of these summer vacation tickets...
Have you ever played Roblox
terrible.
before?
Have you ever wondered how many videos you accidentally appear in? Like if you're playing a game, what are the chances you're in the...
When the hornet enters the hive, hundreds of bees suddenly swarm until the hornet is covered in layers of bees.
So they kill him or what?
They start to buzz, vibrating their wing muscles while holding on tightly. This movement quickly generates heat, raising the hornet's body temperature to 115 degrees.
Damn.
Within minutes,
So they bake her?
it overheats while choking on the stale air until it's cooked alive in a blanket.
Cooked alive? Oh god, that is not good. Genuinely, what are you doing? If you can read the damn title, you will know what I'm doing. There's so many other things than this slop.
Sometimes rappers will do anything for their favorite...
I do get views, okay?
Like Lil Yachty, who risked...
This is how to make the...
If you're getting into an elevator and someone you know is already inside, but you're not really close, should you say hello? If you start a conversation, you might make the elevator ride awkward when neither of you has anything to say. But if you completely
ask about how their day is going,
ignore them and pretend you're on a call, it can feel strangely unfriendly. The right move is to give them a quick smile or nod, then face the doors. If you're getting into an
would you risk your life for a single piece of bread? In Armenia, it's called...
Wait, you still don't know?
Can Longhorse actually find you? Being a king is a very hungry job. I know, sounds weird, but hear me out.
I thought being king is the
everyone
best life.
just wants to kill you. By far, the most common way rulers get killed is by poison. Maybe the servant dropped some poison on your delicious steak, or the chef spiked the wine. It's impossible to know if your food is safe to eat.
Just make someone else eat the food first, and then you eat it.
So, what can you do? Well, you employ...
Cut the hair? Oh yeah, I need to get a haircut. My bad.
Taster.
Soon.
Before it reached the king, this poor guy.
I got my recent payment from YouTube, so I'm gonna go get my haircut and get my piercing done. Oh hell no, my hair is so long.
They had to take the first bite. The idea was simple. If the food was poisoned, he would find out first. But this plan wasn't foolproof. What if the poison was a slow killer? The taster could eat the food, feel completely fine, and then hours later, drop dead. By then, the king had already eaten the same meal. This was a serious dilemma for rulers since basically the start of humanity. The only real way they could ensure their food wasn't poisoned was by locking down the kitchens like military bases. They hired chefs with big families and many kids and told them if the king ended up being poisoned, the chef's entire family will go down with the king. Some rulers even went so far that they deliberately took poison each day in small quantities just to build a natural immunity to them. Subscribe.
Bro, what?
Crease the dollar bill both ways.
Both ears, and I might take one out. Why? Just why? The blocks, thank for sub.
Bill both ways.
Dairon,
then bring the top corners inward so they meet at the center line.
Now we're gonna fold in the top corners.
This is the difference between boys and girls choosing a Roblox.
Have you ever played Roblox and saw this message? This is a Roblox error code, notifying you of any problems with the server or your account. And it's also a fun way to prank your friends. See if you join this make an error. It allows you to completely customize your own error code that looks insanely real. Or fake already made screens, like a band screen or a game pass. And this can be used for some very fun trolls, allowing you to fake a message such as this. Follow from our Roblox tricks. Have you ever played Roblox and used every single coil in Roblox?
Bro, I've been seeing people get paid to play games.
This is how to make chicken nuggets
She suddenly died in the aisle during a long flight, and the crew tried to move her dead body to another section.
She's too fat.
Away from the other passengers, but she was too big to fit.
Bro, the whole flight is gonna start tweaking out.
The narrow aisle, so they placed her in an empty seat and covered her with a blanket right beside two passengers.
What?
They asked to move to the other empty seats, but staff told them they couldn't move. So for the next 4 hours, they sat next to...
How about you move to the other seat? Like, just get your bum up.
He started with Roblox.
That hard.
These are terrifying reasons you can never survive the Amazon rainforest. First off, there's no escape. When you enter the Amazon, it literally rearranges itself around you. Every footstep you make will be washed away in seconds. And vegetation is so dense that it'll instantly cover the paths you made, trapping you in an endless loop. But it gets worse. As you look for a way out, you also begin to notice the ground is alive. Every single inch of the floor within the Amazon is covered in insects and living things.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I will just like end it right there, bro. I will just end it right there. There's no point of surviving. This is suffering.
Even if you try to climb a tree to escape, they're more infested. But this is the least of your problems, as the air within the forest can rot the skin off your body. It's so humid, sweat doesn't evaporate and feels like you're constantly underwater, turning your skin soft and easy to tear, often causing infections that rot to your bone. And if you try to clean off your wounds, there's nothing but piranhas, parasites, and predators waiting for you in
Yo, just end it, bro. Just end it, bro. Just end it. I promise you. There's no other way. There's no other way. I'm sorry. There's no other way. Just end it, bro. Just end it.
This is the...
Lazy, you should do a stream where you trying to escape the Amazon forest.
The admin treadmill.
I am not ISO speed. I don't do stupid stuff.
These are 10 rules in North Korea that make absolutely no sense. First, fertilizer is so scarce in North Korea that every adult reportedly has a yearly poop quota of 1,100 pounds. That's over 3 pounds every single day.
What?
Next, if one person commits a crime, their punishment can affect 3 generations of their family.
3 generations?
Including parents, children, and even grandchildren.
Oh my god.
I bet you can't hold your breath until I build this
I'm not
flat.
doing this
My
again.
stomach dropped watching this.
Are you sure the water is deep enough? Oh, I knew it.
Gonna save it?
Is that a phone?
He's never.
Whoa!
Let's go!
Which country has the best whipped cream? Well, you might have to try them all. So
I don't know.
How did people stay cool before air conditioning existed? In ancient Egypt, they soaked reed mats and hung them in windows. Wind passed through the wet reeds and cooled the air. The
That just makes them more humid.
first air conditioner in history.
Jason.
In China,
Lazy, can I wax your eyebrows? That's a good idea, but like...
over 2,000 years ago, they invented rotary fans powered by water wheels. Some were big enough to cool an entire hall. In
What?
Persia, they built something even better. Wind towers called badgirs. They caught breezes from way up high and funneled them straight down into the
Wow, that's smart.
house. In ancient Rome, wealthy people had slaves stand near them with large
Slaves?
fans made of peacock
I mean,
old
old times.
non-stop for hours. In Victorian England, ice was shipped in from Norway, packed in sawdust to survive the journey. One block could cost a fortune. Being
What?
cold, quite literally, was a luxury only the rich could afford. Native Americans in the desert Southwest built homes into cliffsides. The rock stayed cool year-round,
Kalaji.
acting as natural insulation. Keeping
I don't know,
interiors
but think of
comfortable
stuff, bro.
even when the desert outside was unbearable. Today, you have AC at the push of a button, a fan, and cold water from the fridge. And you still complain it's too hot to
It is hot though. That's the thing.
If you have the greatest game,
We're living in modern age. I should not be feeling hot. If I'm paying.
This water is so cold it hurts to put your hand in it. But if I flip over...
Your torso would expand outward like a life jacket, and your spine
For
would
what?
curve backward, so you
How?
could sit upright on water instead of tipping forward. Your legs would move farther back like paddles, helping balance your body on the surface. Oh, and air pockets would form inside your body, making you lighter for your size. Now,
Please, thank you for the sub.
thousands of feathers would grow across your body, keeping cold
What am I turning
water
into?
out and trapping warmth inside. And with all these changes, you can finally float like a duck.
So you could, bro, should have told me in the start.
You're
Does you have to go? You miss my support. Sure, bro.
What do you think is the dumbest
Later.
way someone could possibly die?
Probably getting hit by a chair.
love Roblox. What if you shoot an AK-47 on different planets? On Earth, an
Imagine you discover 3 buttons that could change your life forever, and you have to press at least one. The red button gives you $10 million, but you can never taste food again. The blue
That is terrible. What am I gonna do with the money if I can't taste food?
button gives you superhuman strength, but the moment you press it, you lose all your memories and forget everyone you've ever known. And the green button makes you the smartest person alive, but half of your body becomes paralyzed.
What am I gonna do if I'm smartest person alive and if my half of my oh my god, no. This one is terrible. I'm taking the second one. I don't care if everybody
which
forgets
button
me.
are you?
This guy just built an app while
That would be terrible.
running the
That would be like Spider-Man.
Imagine this. It's World War I and you are tasked to plant a bomb on the other side of the street.
The rat was suspended above a large ball, with a wraparound
wow.
screen in front of its face. The video game, Doom 2, was played on screen, and when the rat started running, it moved the ball. Sensors underneath tracked the movement and translated it onto the screen, letting the rat run through the game. When it moved in the right direction, it would be rewarded with a drop of sugar water. But if it ran into the wall, a puff of air would blow in its face. This taught the rat how to navigate through the game.
So the rat is playing game?
And the designers even added a trigger button. When a monster appeared, the rat could hit the trigger, shooting the monster and giving it another reward. Meaning, with more testing, you could be playing against rats in the future.
Are you kidding me? I don't think we're gonna be playing rat against rats, bro. Maybe AI. Oh my god, my twin, where have you been? I've been here. Where have you been?
This is surströmming, which is
the most stinky food.
Notoriously known as the worst smelling food on Earth. But what happens when a puppy who's naturally drawn to strong scents has to choose between
that is just sad, bro. That is
just... and his favorite treat?
No, don't do this to the puppy.
To find out, we first had to brave the surströmming ourselves. And inside is fermented fish that, as it ages, gives off these same chemicals found in rotten flesh, sewage, and skunk spray. And when given the choice between a steak and surströmming, you can see Norman's little nose immediately picked up and prioritized the surströmming until right here, when he realized that's a filet mignon. This is
okay. I thought he was gonna pour the thing on top of the steak.
Have you ever wondered why your computer keyboard isn't arranged?
I have been I don't know, mostly school.
From A to Z.
I see.
It seems like that would be much simpler.
I mean, give me the trophy for 1 second.
No. What type of edit is this?
Did you know that humans used to have tails? But there's something
for
weird
real
as to why we don't have them anymore. The hell? See, it all started millions of years ago when our ancestors had full tails, and our studies show that they most likely needed it to balance while climbing trees.
So didn't we evolve from monkeys? Angelica, welcome. Thank you for sub.
Jumping across, but then something changed. See, there's a tiny piece in your DNA from your own genetic code that inserted itself into the gene, and it's called TBXT. This was involved with growing the tail while you were still in the womb, and this genetic code interfered with people's sizes, length of.
If you're a small speed, do you know why turkey? Here's before my taste.
The moment you ordered a pizza, a 30-minute timer started. Workers rushed to cook it, so the driver had enough time to deliver it. And if it took more than 30 minutes, the customer got it for free. Now, some drivers drove like madmen just to beat the clock. And over time, crashes started happening. Some pedestrians were killed, and their families sued. Juries agreed the promotion was dangerous.
Awesome.
And after millions in settlements and over a dozen deaths, Domino's finally ended the promotion.
Just do it at the start, bro. Just isn't one death enough?
I could watch this forever.
Tap the screen now.
This device was designed to save your life, except there's a huge misunderstanding about how these hidden camera detectors work. You see, most people think you just turn it on, scan the room, and it'll beep next to any hidden camera. But right here, you can see it's not beeping next to any of these recording cameras. And it's because these don't detect cameras, they detect radio frequencies like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So if a camera is recording internally to an SD card or simply just turned off, this will pass right over it. So you're better off doing your first initial sweep than plugging this in and leaving it turned on. So if someone does remotely access a hidden camera, this will hopefully detect it. This device.
This Roblox jump might seem easy, but it's actually a part of a 3-level obstacle course.
If you could only choose one food for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
Okay, let's do it.
Is junk food. It tastes amazing, but eating it every day could lead to obesity and serious health.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm never ever going to be obese. I promise you guys that.
The second is sushi. It's delicious, but one contaminated batch could make you seriously ill. And the third is salad.
Even though I don't like sushi, so
far the healthiest choice, but you might never enjoy a single meal for the rest of your life.
Bro, I'm taking the junk food. I'm sorry.
What does it really take to become a neurosurgeon? Age 18. You graduate high.
I keep on forgetting a lot of people play Roblox on mobile, so I tried looking up a tip or trick that's exclusive to you phone philosophers, but it turns out there ain't much, cause when you're on mobile, you really only get a movement pad and a jump button, and that's it. That means no shift lock, so mobile players are locked out of basically every glitch in the game, but also no click to move, so no cheesing invisible paths either. Until I realized something, Roblox lets you build on mobile. I could have easily come up with hundreds of tips until I found out you're just asking AI to make it for you.
If you stuck a long sword out of a car aiming for a tree, the sword would snap and rip from your hands. But what if the sword is unbreakable? You have an indestructible grip and your body is physically immovable. Well,
the car is going to be destroyed.
Force would then transfer to the car. It would screech to a halt as the sword hits. But what if the car can't stop?
I thought that the car is gonna get destroyed.
And is forced to keep moving. Now the tree should split in half. But if the tree is indestructible too, with no way to break,
create a big
bend,
blast.
or stop, the energy
because the energy has nowhere to go. Crimson, thank you for sub.
has nowhere to escape. Would this unleash a massive shockwave as
Knew
powerful as a nuclear explosion?
Huh? Powerful as a nuclear explosion.
Or worse,
all right.
something reality itself isn't equipped to contain.
Insane.
How do our He stood his ground, even as his neighbors fled from the roaring wall of fire. Police told everyone to leave, but he knew that homes usually catch fire from tiny embers. So he ripped the filters out of 2 water
just run, bro.
pitchers and dumped water on his wooden fence and the surrounding dry ground to prevent the flames from finding fuel.
Bro, that would,
as the
that would
burning
take
embers
too
caught
long.
his neighbors' houses on fire, he drowned them as they fell around his yard before they could turn into small fires. And he did this for hours until the fire finally passed. The homes across the street were ashes, but his house was still standing. He stood his...
This is the world's smallest versus the world's largest egg. Let's see which one tastes better. This is caviar at about 5 cents per egg and is often eaten on a cracker with a few other things. Although, to be honest, so salty. That's disgusting.
It doesn't taste good.
So for the world's largest egg, which can hold my entire body weight,
oh my god,
over $100 and is equivalent
is that Canadian dollars
to 24 eggs. I won't tell you what I'm making just yet, but it took over an
boiled
hour
egg
and a half to fully boil, and don't even get me started on removing the shell. It's not coming off. However, once I got that figured out, the inside of this thing was massive, which is pretty cool. And since I
how much protein does it have?
Haven't mentioned it yet, this was an ostrich egg, which I wanted to make the world's largest deviled egg with. However, mine didn't really survive the process.
Oh my god.
It's really good, but
how much protein does it have? That's the real question.
This is the legal mosquito snap.
2 men dragged a metal.
He saw that the horseshoe was missing a nail right before he was supposed to leave. You see, he was carrying gold to make a deal in the next town, and he knew he should fix the horseshoe, but he wanted to get there quickly to finish the deal. So he just left. Hours later, that
horse is gonna be in pain.
Shoe fell off, and the horse was stepping on bare hoof, but he decided to ignore it again.
Bro, the horse is gonna be in pain.
He was already close
Do
to
something,
town.
man.
But then the horse started limping before
I knew
it
it. Poor
collapsed
horse,
and
man.
broke its leg.
Oh
now, with
god,
no
because
horse,
of this guy's foolishness. Oh my, and you leave the horse alone.
he had to
Bro, this
carry
guy's
the
pissing
gold
me off.
himself. And by the time he got to the
What
town,
happened to your hair?
it was too
It's
late.
getting a little too
the
long.
deal was gone. All because he ignored a small problem that grew until it cost him everything.
Idiot.
He saw
these little guys are living creatures called jumping beans. And before
Jumping
we see
beans?
what's living inside, watch what happens when I place 30 of them next to a heat source. Suddenly,
they jump? That
They
is
begin
so
to
cool.
jump and shift away from the lamp. And to find out why, I'm using one of the beans that unfortunately arrived dried out. And inside the hard outer shell is a tiny little creature that hates sunlight. And because of this, they'll throw themselves into their own shell to wiggle towards darker, cooler areas until they hatch.
Bro, that looks so cool though.
What's hiding at the top of Death?
Would you rather get $1,000 every hour you sleep or $500 for every hour you're awake? Average
$500 for every hour I am awake because I sleep maybe 6 hours 6 hours only. Lena, thank you for the sub.
People sleep around 6 to 8 hours a day. So if
I sleep 6 hours a day.
You choose to sleep, you could make $8,000 a day. But sleeping too long could make it harder to sleep the next day, lowering your earnings. Meanwhile, if you choose to stay awake, you could make up to $12,000 a day without sleeping. But 24 hours without sleep could damage your health and leave you with a huge hospital bill. Would you rather get one?
Okay.
I have a problem. So you might have noticed Electracy has passed me a subscriber.
As you take turns drawing lines, most people think the goal is to grab every box as soon as they can. But that's exactly...
I'm a pancake.
In 1980, people in China used this steel wool to close.
Whoever suggested trying honey as the worst mousepad material.
Are you kidding? Oh my god, just use your own brain. Who uses honey as a mouse pad?
I gotta hand it to you. This might actually be the single worst thing I've ever used.
Oh my god.
Does the cursor not respond to what we're doing? Can't even
that is terrible. Oh my days.
A ton of force.
This is
a while ago, I had you
pain.
guys suggest the worst possible mouse pad, and honestly, this might be it. But I did try a ton of your other suggestions, and I gotta say,
on a dog? What?
In the sense that it worked so perfectly. I mean, until it melted into a giant pool of water. But while it was ice, not only did it work perfectly as a mouse pad, it also kept my hand nice and cool. What more could you ask for? One thing I'll say as a positive, though, is that it does smell really good.
It does not smell good. Oh my god, honey smells bad.
You know what? Most people don't know about the television pirates that hijacked main.
The scientists grabbed the stray dog off the street, put
Okay.
her in a rocket ship, and sent her into space.
What?
Space.
With no training?
But why? It all
A stray dog straight into the... Oh my god, straight into the space. Are you kidding me? With no training.
began in 1957 when the Soviets wanted to see if humans could survive in space. But sending a person up was way too
Send a monkey.
dangerous, so instead
That's like closest to a human being than dog.
they wanted to test this with a living animal, which would end up being Laika, a stray dog found on the streets of Moscow. Only problem is if Laika panicked inside the tight space, it could ruin the experiment. So they needed to
Bro, just at least train her
Over the
before
next few
sending.
weeks, they would put her in small crates or chambers to get her used to tight spaces. Strap the dog into giant spinning machines with loud noises. Place her inside
God, that is just torture, dude.
pressurized capsules.
Why,
train
poor
her to eat
dog.
gel-like food from a machine, and even wear space gear. But only about after 3 weeks of rush training, the mission would already start. Laika was strapped inside the tiny spacecraft, rockets ignited, and sent straight towards space. The launch was successful, but Laika wasn't, going into a full panic.
Oh my
Her heartbeat
days.
rose 3 times than normal, and breathing increased by
Yo,
4.
poor dog.
Still, Laika made it to space alive, becoming the first animal in history to orbit Earth.
Okay, that's cool.
But only about after 5 hours, the ship ran into a massive problem. You
What
see,
problem?
this whole time, Laika was never meant to come back. The
Oh my god!
cooling system inside the capsule failed, causing the temperature to rise uncontrollably, until eventually the heat
Poor
became
dog.
too much for Laika to survive.
This
Rest in
cake
peace,
is so
Laika, bro.
expensive that even if you were a multi-billionaire like Elon Musk, you still might not be able to buy one. It's called
Oh, what?
Costella, and almost nobody gets the chance to taste it. That's because this isn't a cake you can simply walk into a bakery and order. It's offered only to a very restricted group of people, and only 69
What?
are made each year.
Dude, if I'm paying for it, just give it
Even
to
the
me.
recipe is kept under extreme secrecy, with tight security surrounding the production
It cannot be that good.
process. But
Hey.
despite all that secrecy,
I am
some
back.
people
Hey,
have managed
Savannah,
to
how you
uncover
doing?
exactly how this incredibly rare cake is made, and the process is just as crazy as you'd expect. It starts with around 500 eggs being cracked into a massive container. Then, workers carefully separate the yolks from the whites, all by hand with incredible precision. The egg whites are whipped until they become light, airy, and fluffy. Meanwhile, the yolks are mixed with flour and milk until they form a perfectly smooth mixture. Then, the two mixtures are
That looks so
gently
good.
folded together. This part is crucial because they have to combine everything without destroying the airiness that gives the cake its signature texture. The batter is then baked
So you just leaked the whole recipe when they told... Okay.
for about 20 minutes.
I made a big mistake. On a recent post, I said, "This is you. If you stood still without moving, you could probably stand for like 1 to 2 hours before."
This man can sell your mom anything.
This man can sell my mom anything. Arbella.
One slap, you got big chunks for stews. 2 slaps, home fries in a second. And look at this. When you add a mushroom, the more you do it, the finer it gets. You don't have to switch any blades.
Okay, that's a good thing for a good price. Big Sig MAVR. Thank you for sub.
You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this.
My nuts?
One finger. If I can do it with one finger, you guys can do it with your whole hand. Kids can do it. You know what they charge at the ice cream stores? $1 for toppings. So you can make it for 10 cents.
Yeah, I'm buying it.
Not throwing your money away.
He's making me buy stuff, so like...
Pace and constant jokes keep your attention, while the product does the selling.
You love salad, you hate making it. Watch this, one slap, salad. Guys, we're gonna make America skinny again. This tuna, looks boring. Stop having a boring tuna, stop having a boring life. You're gonna have an exciting life now.
And after showing you why you need his product, he explains why the cheaper versions aren't worth it.
The reason you're gonna slap away every day is because it's so easy to clean. 1, 2, and pops open like a butterfly.
Everything. Didi Osama, thank you for
Now these
sub.
other ones that you see.
Apple has yet to reveal. What's the deadliest spider in the world? Your first thought is probably the Black Widow. One bite from it will lock up every muscle in your body. But thousands of people get bit every year, and basically no one dies. Can I move my arm? But if you are bitten by a brown recluse, it can run a hole straight through your skin, but a healthy person can just walk it off. And even though this tarantula looks like it will end you, the bite...
So These are not a big
It's
threat.
just like a bee sting. But the deadliest...
If you tossed a single rock into this tiny hole in the Nevada desert, you could kill off this entire species of fish. Meet the Devil's Hole pupfish, one of the rarest fish on Earth that definitely shouldn't be alive. But why? Let's start with their home. You see this small pool right here? Well, this is where every single one of them on Earth lives. Just a 10 feet wide and 70-foot long hole in the middle of a desert where the water temperature sits at around 90 degrees Fahrenheit at all times and barely has any oxygen. So how do they survive this? Well, you see, they've lived in this exact spot for thousands of years. Meaning
thousands
their
of
bodies
years?
have literally adapted to survive this specific pool of water.
In a single,
Not only that, but the food source for their entire existence is sustained from a singular spot of algae growing on a tiny rock shelf. But this is where things get
thousands of
as
years.
This means only a small amount of fish could live here at once.
Oh my
so
God.
no, there's not a few thousand of these fish, but only about 75 pupfish
That's
that
it?
live in this pool as of today, with a small all-time record of only about 540 pupfish. But the biggest problem of all, scientists say these pupfish are the most inbred species on the entire Earth, giving them a
If you're in a public restroom, there are a few things you should never do.
What the hell's wrong with this
Try
guy?
not to touch the bathroom door handle with your bare hands. Hundreds of people may have touched it before you, and you have no idea what was on.
Ew, bro.
And whatever
That is
you do,
gross.
don't kiss the bathroom mirror.
Oh! Who is doing this? Who is kissing the bathroom mirror? Dog.
No idea what the janitor used that same rag.
You're telling me janitors use the same rag to
clean before wiping down the mirror.
Oh!
If you're in a public restroom,
if you ever try to escape North Korea, you aren't just risking your own life. You're risking your entire family.
Damn.
Because if you get caught, your parents, your children, and even your grandchildren will be punished for your escape. But even if you accept that risk, actually getting out is a nightmare. You see, most people think you can just run into South Korea, but between the two countries is one of the most heavily guarded borders on Earth. A border packed with soldiers, electric fences, barbed wire, millions.
Basically impossible.
There was a family who kept this.
How did people wake up before alarm clocks existed? In prehistoric times, someone in the tribe simply didn't sleep. A guard watched the fire and the predators.
Can I wash my hands?
The backrooms are far more terrifying than you thought. But why? First, no clipping out of reality is completely random. One second you're walking somewhere that's existed your whole life, and the next the walls stop making sense. And the hum of fluorescent lights is the only thing left. And the backrooms can supposedly change the moment you stop looking. Always loop back on them.
He wanted to go out, but his mom would not let him until he changed out of his tracksuit. So he stormed off to the backyard in anger and began digging the ground with a hoe. But the more he dug, the calmer he felt. So he kept coming back after school, digging deeper with a pickaxe and a shovel. Then his friend joined in with a jackhammer, and together they carved.
How big is the backyard?
10
oh my
feet
God.
Down. After about 4 years, the hole became rooms with arched ceilings, a stair.
They just made a bunker
and an oven and a
How is it not collapsing? There's nothing holding it.
bedroom where his friends could hang out, all because of a tantrum and a hoe.
The most fakest story you can ever come up with.
Can I give you a
Could a pressure washer cut your
This man just moved to Australia, but quickly ran into a big problem. Every time he flushed the toilet, a huge spider would
Oh my God, Danny, thank you for the sub.
suddenly appear with glowing eyes. But the truly terrifying part wasn't that, because to get rid of them, he now had to send them straight to the beds of
Oh my God! Yo, change the damn house. Oh.
people who don't like
subscribe. Oh!
This man just
If you use this Roblox animation pack, your body moves in a very odd way. Now combine this with 2 wing accessories on both of your upper arms like this, you still look weird. But if you combine this with an R6 converter bundle, it makes it so that you get only 6 body parts instead of 15, which also removes the weird parts of your upper arms, letting you have animated wings in any game. If you use this
Oh, that is cool.
If you load a bullet made of ice into a gun, then pull the trigger, most people assume it could hit someone, then melt before investigators ever find it, making it the perfect murder weapon. But the moment the gun fires,
I don't think it's strong enough to like even penetrate.
The
You should do a stream where you escape the back room.
explosion behind the bullet creates enormous pressure, so the ice can crack apart in the barrel. But even if it does somehow exit, it would just be a fragile chunk of ice, making it much less accurate. And if it does hit a target,
This is the world's largest pizza, but how much does it cost? Can I order the giant Sicilian and put everything you have on it? Bankrupt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm sure. You mind if I clip this camera on your hat? Yeah, thank you so much. All right, good luck, man. That was so incredibly expensive. I'll tell you guys.
How much is it?
That's what the price was at the end. Oh, he's going, dude, he's playing the drums on the dough right now. He's doing the stretching thing with his hands. Such a professional. Normally it would be impossible for me to
Yo, that pizza is
see what's going on in
massive.
the back of the kitchen, but thanks to the Insta360 Go Ultra, I can see everything.
Ernesto, did you ever think that one day you're gonna have a camera stuck to your head?
Yes. I don't know how long this is gonna take, and I have no idea what this is gonna cost. Dude, they're just grabbing the whole tubs of their ingredients and just dumping it on.
How much calories?
This thing.
Rafi, the pizza is barbed.
The oven door.
How do you even bake it?
Door is literally open while it's cooking. They cannot close the oven.
Wow.
There's a very decent chance this is over $1,000. Thankfully, Insta360 actually sponsored this video, so if you guys want to check them out, check out the pinned comment.
Nice and crunchy. I'm gonna make it.
I don't think it costs $1,000, but like probably 700.
Oh, it's time. I am terrified to find out what this
$700?
costs. Holy crap. And the grand total is $773.50.
Oh my God! My guess was perfect. My guess was the perfect. Oh my days! No. Okay, that was a perfect guess. You low-key have a fanboy position. All right.
He used paper towels to seal himself into his hidden fort, complete with a bed and a pet fish inside. For 2 days, he lived off of stolen food and juice from a hole behind the door.
It took me 6 months to teach my octopus to play the piano. I said,
Ain't no way. Imagine this. You've just got offered 2 new family friends. Sounds crazy, right? You can only pick one of them to be your family friend forever. Who do you choose? Option 1, Jake. He is really chill and will take your whole family on free vacations.
Okay, Jake.
He will also give you free Robux anytime you ask.
Okay.
And finally, every time he comes over, he'll bring you whatever food you want. But if
is that Luffy?
You pick Jake, you have to heart and share this video to lock in your choice. Now, option 2, Lily. People who pick her instantly regret it. She comes over every single day, eats all your food, and never leaves you alone.
So basically my homegirl.
Sounds
Got
like
it.
an easy pick, right? But here's the twist. You only get the perfect family friend if you like and subscribe.
What is this?
Who
farming?
escapes the sinking ship first? A swimmer, a captain, or a janitor? Minute 1. The swimmer jumps straight into the ocean, convinced nobody on the ship can swim faster than him. The captain runs to the bridge, grabs the radio, and starts calling for rescue. The janitor looks at the floor, watches the water rushing toward the left side.
So my vegan girlfriend has
this Roblox
on. No, weirdo.
Bite me. Release. Bite me to death.
What?
Step back a bit.
Does he not have teeth? Wait, he does.
Left. Right. Left.
Yo, why is he so obedient?
Show your.
Oh my days.
Weapon. Lie down. Cover your mouth. Roll over.
Why the hell is he so obedient?
Sit. Shy. Hands down. Step back. Sit.
Okay.
This person is trapped inside a flooding chamber, and his life is in the hands of an artificial intelligence. The AI could save him, but doing so requires the destruction of its own consciousness. So
If you make your legs as thin and tall as possible with this bundle, then shrink your head and arms to be extremely small with these, your body weight becomes extremely light, and the weight gets distributed very unevenly throughout your body.
I don't think there's no I don't think there's no wind resistance in Roblox.
Now, if you put on the Adidas Aura Animation Pack, which moves your body in an even more uneven way, nothing happens until you go to touch water. If you touch water for even a millisecond, you get flung 10,000 blocks immediately. Full outfit in Glitch Avatar Hub.
This is 1 ton of gold, and these are 10 piles of chocolate.
So what's their hair situation? You should let me cut it for you? No.
One of the
I haven't cut my hair since last time I got the haircut. Remember the short haircut?
piles contains deadly poison.
I haven't got a single haircut
Ain't no
since
way.
then.
Imagine this. You've just got offered 2 new sisters. Sounds crazy, right? You can only pick one of them to be. This is how.
Last time, it took us 17 grabs to get all the way up there. I'm about to destroy that record. That was our first jump, and then for our second jump, we get to the top of the shelf, and then we skip that.
Is this in a VR headset?
Entire section.
Goodness.
Nice. And then for this one, we're just gonna have to take an L and jump up here, because if we were to jump from down there, these gravity zones would pull us to the side, and we'd never make it to the end of the section. We'll skip this section and get here. Nice.
This 11-year-old. A mouse left in Mountain Dew for 30 days will completely dissolve according to this video.
What do you? Okay,
Mountain Dew's highly acidic formula.
Oh yeah, that was actually really bad.
Would actually dissolve a mouse body.
But I want to see if that claim is true. So I actually bought a real dead mouse. Hopefully we can.
You can buy dead mouses? I never knew that. Who is manufacturing this? Where are you getting these dead mouse from? I have so many questions. Are you killing them? Are you bro? What?
This without getting in trouble, as well as a piece of steak and chicken. All right, now I'm gonna fill each glass jar to the top. So I don't got gloves, so I'm gonna use chopsticks. We're gonna put steak in this one. We're gonna put chicken in this one. The chicken has a little bit of a reaction already, so that's kind of crazy. And now it's time for the real mouse. Oh my god.
Smells bad?
So scary. Holy crap.
Oh.
I can't.
I thought it smelled bad.
I'm doing this for you. All right, here we go.
Oh my, it is a, what? Where are they getting these rats from? A dead mouse. I have so many questions. How, bro, who's manufacturing this?
Now we're gonna put him right inside.
Hi, hello.
That was disgusting. Now it's time to put the lid on. So now we got all.
Whoa, that mouse is floating.
3 lids on for the mouse, the chicken, and a steak. So now we're gonna see what 30 days does to each of them. Mountain Dew's formula is really acidic with a pH of 3 to 4. That is really high. Today's March 27th.
And we drink that.
So we're gonna be writing that on all the jars so we don't forget. Make sure to like and follow and come back for a weekly.
We're done. You look amazing. What did you do to my...
This is called a kill stick, and while it doesn't seem like much, it'll fry most technology you plug it into.
What,
so
actually?
For educational purposes, let me demonstrate on my old laptop. But disclaimer, these are against the
How about you try it on a MacBook?
law to use
It will be really hard
on
to do
anyone
that.
else's device, so don't. Now, the stick works by plugging it into a USB port, and it draws energy from that device to charge itself up and shoots high voltage electricity back into
that's
the
how.
device to completely.
I thought it was a malware or something.
I have to peel this key.
If you're watching a street musician in a tourist area, you need to be extra careful. You might take out your phone and start recording, and the musician smiles as if everything is perfectly fine. But when the song ends, they suddenly stop you, take your phone, and claim you have to pay for recording without permission. To avoid the pressure, delete the video and walk away. If you're watching
What in the world?
Did you know that emerald wasps are terrifying mind controllers and can hijack cockroaches' brains to walk to their own death? It all begins when an emerald wasp smells and spots a cockroach, tracking onto its movements and positioning itself for an ambush. Once you're in the perfect spot, it'll quickly fly in before you could even react, landing on.
Whoa, is this water?
Did you know the country that drinks the most Fanta in the world is Germany? While the
Oh yeah, it was made in Germany, so.
How did this stray dog become a U.S. Army sergeant and
He's alive? What is it? Yo! Is it 3D? Yo, I need that. You know how cool that will look in the back of there? Holy shit.
You get a burn, take some skin from a tilapia, and apply it like a bandage.
No.
I'm so excited to eat this.
If your kid loves.
You're a detective, and you find a man dead next to his car at a restaurant. Earlier that night, he was on a date, and they both ordered the same cocktail. She
Insane.
downed hers in seconds, while he slowly sipped his like a gentleman. But he's the only one who died. You test his glass. His drink was poisoned.
Knew it. That's why he's dead.
So you think she's the killer. But when you test her glass, it was poisoned too. So
how come she didn't die and he died?
Why is he dead while she's perfectly fine? Then it hits you. The poison wasn't in the drink.
It was in the ice?
You see, since she drank fast, her ice was barely melted.
Okay, that's smart.
But he drank slowly. So the poison that was frozen in the ice melted into his drink.
Ooh, whoever the killer was, he was really smart.
With every last sip.
Which country sleeps the most? But first, the country where people sleep the least is Japan. People there sleep only 5 hours and 52 minutes. Now let's get to the countries where people sleep the most. In 5th place, Australia, where people sleep an average of 7 hours and 20 minutes per day. Next, in 4th place, the United Kingdom. Despite the stereotypes, people here actually sleep quite a lot, 7 hours and 22 minutes.
Healthy.
In 3rd place, Finland. There's a strong focus on health and rest. On average, people here sleep 7 hours and 23 minutes per day.
Same amount as UK, what?
In 2nd place, the Netherlands, one of the most well-rested nations. In many studies, they rank number 1 for sleep quality.
Okay.
People here sleep an average of 7 hours and 24
Same amount.
minutes.
Again.
And finally, in 1st place, the world leader in sleep. People here spend the most time in bed, 7 hours and 27 minutes. And this country is New Zealand.
Just by like 2 seconds,
How
bro.
many hours?
That's it.
If we took out all of the salt from every ocean on Earth and compacted it into one giant cube, it would stretch over 150 miles.
I think it will be way more.
Bigger than the state of New Jersey.
Uh-oh.
And if every person on Earth licked as much as they could every day, it would take around 1 billion years.
A billion years?
Finish. But without salt, ecosystems would collapse, while entire species would die. And the water wouldn't circulate heat normally, meaning cold places would freeze, while hot places would get hot.
That was so unexpected. What the hell? What in the world? Why did it take so long for the edit to appear? Come on now.
My
Layla,
name
thank
is
you
Frank.
for the
I'm 68 years old, and
I just found my queen ant, but something is dead.
Let's see what's inside blue Gatorade. Water,
Let's check it out.
acid, glycerol ester of rosin, blue wine.
Let's try make our own.
Apparently, if you mix blueberries, honey, electrolytes, and cocoa.
The rarest play. What happened to every forgotten SpongeBob character? First,
I don't know.
If you start with a dumb sacrifice, and
This Roblox obby might seem easy. However, jump is disabled and the levels get progressively
Jump is disabled. How am I getting past this? And how am I getting past this?
harder. So let's see if my friend can beat it. In the first level, he can simply just walk around the wall. But the next level gets much harder.
Bro, just how?
There's a gap in the floor large enough you can't walk over it, even with shift lock. And since you can't jump, this simple gap becomes seemingly impossible.
Duh.
However, we can work around this. By going to the edge of the ledge and climbing on it, then shift lock on your side, you force your character to bounce, acting like a jump to get to the other side. Now we're in the last and hardest stage.
Your face when the edit came.
There's a huge gap, along with a wall and a roof that kills you if you touch it. If you've watched this channel before, you might think you can wall walk around it by continuously clipping yourself inside of the 2 bricks to double jump across. However,
Yeah, bro. I cannot do this. I'm sorry.
Most people don't know that animals experience time differently than us. In fact, it's why flies are so hard to swat, and some animals have crazy reaction times. You see, our brain has something called a flicker fusion rate, which basically is how quickly we process rapid visual changes, like our brain's FPS. And usually, the smaller and faster the animal, the higher this rate is. So a fly whose rate is 4 times higher than ours will detect and dodge us like we're in slow-mo before we register anything. Most people don't.
Have you ever wondered which country is...
This guy just built an app.
Oh my god, I need to know this. I have this in my damn thing. I have it in my mouth. I have it in my mic. What the hell? It's right here. Same thing. Is that metal? Is that molten metal? Yeah, I'm not... Okay. How did you even take it out? It should be stuck. Come on now, it's not that simple. It is not that simple.
If a Roblox roof is 5 steps tall, you can...
These warning signs could actually save your life one day. And the last one is the most terrifying. First, if you are swimming in a pool and you suddenly taste metal in your mouth, get out of the water right now. That metal taste means there is an electrical fault leaking into the pool, usually a cracked light or a pump. People have been paralyzed in the water.
You might feel extremely sad after watching this video because what you're looking at right
When playing games on PC, do you ever...
Extinct animals that lived in your country.
Okay, let's check it out.
Albania.
Albania.
Cave bear.
Cave bear? What are cave bears?
Algeria. Spinosaurus.
Yo, thank you for sub. Sonic thing, what's up?
Sweden. Woolly mammoth.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like and follow if you love.
Oh my god.
Each bounce, the ball will get bigger until the troll face.
In this world, everyone can see how many times you've lied before. One kid had lied 29 times, another 68 times. Even a teacher had lied 184 times. And your number meant everything. A low number meant friends, trust, and respect. But a high number meant no friends and no trust. But Dylan's number was 0. Not a single lie in his entire life. And it
Dylan's an angel?
was amazing. It gave him friends everywhere, and people who trusted him with anything. So Dylan started judging everyone by their number. When his friends passed 100 lies, he stopped talking to them. Even his own dad, whose number was 200. Then there was Tyler. He had
Pain, we have
Mercury. Arigato goes to me. Shaq ran away from me. Shaq ran away from me.
What?
Fritos.
Fritos?
Blah blah. Blah blah.
Slice of thin.
I captured a planet 1 billion kilometers away.
Actually? You mean how? Can I see it now? Is that Saturn? That is Saturn. That is so cool.
Add a keyboard on the floor.
He started flipping burgers as a single dad, working hard to support his family.
Okay.
And he stayed loyal to Burger King year after year, never missing a single day in 27 years.
Damn.
But on
If I was, bro,
his
I would make him
anniversary, he was only handed a goodie bag.
What?
It contained pens, a movie voucher, and a few other cheap items. Now, he still posted a thank you video, but when people saw it, they were outraged.
Exactly.
And the story went viral. Soon, they were donating money, collecting almost $500,000, which allowed him to buy a house and start a business of his own.
I am happy for that guy.
This video is
awesome.
He painted his goat like a zebra just because he had nothing else to do. But
bro, what is wrong with
the next day, something unexpected happened. The goat produced significantly more milk than usual. After
is that a bad thing?
Researching
I would collect that milk and sell it.
Why? He found out that the stripes protect them from mosquito bites. From that day on, he painted every animal on the farm with stripes for protection, including himself. He
himself too.
Painted his goat.
What the hell?
Excuse me, who are you and
Earth gravity.
Imagine you're talking to
Only 0.1% of people have these abilities.
If a world record tornado is ever
foods that can kill a cat within 20.
She was born, doctors couldn't find a pulse and declared her dead. She was taken to the morgue, but her parents wanted to say goodbye.
Or morgue.
And 12 hours later,
why is misery going on in the background, bro? Oh my
If you join Roblox and send someone exactly 67 Robux using the gift feature, you unlock a secret 6-7 hat. I'm not kidding. This is the hat. They added this yesterday. What do you think about this?
She puts her mouth over the faucet, trying
people drink like
to
this?
stop the water long enough.
What? What are you doing? Get up!
To pull the towel through, but water still leaks past her mouth and the towel gets wet. You see, the goal is to get the towel out of the faucet without letting it get wet.
Just turn off the damn thing.
Instead, twist both ends of the towel tight. Now wrap it around the stream until the ends meet in front of the water, making a loop around it. Then rotate around the stream so the ends move behind the water and pull the towel back.
Oh my! That is so smart.
Getting it wet.
That is so smart.
She puts her mouth over the
proof that I have a camera on you right now. You're
Wait, boy.
This video gets faster every time I say the word fast. I edited this video so that every time I say the word fast, this video gets faster and faster. And if you can tell, I've already said the word fast several times. So if you go back to the beginning, well, this video is a lot faster now. However, your brain is already starting to adapt to the fast speed, but there's a limit on how fast your brain can understand things, right? Well, we're going to put your brain to the test and see how long you can understand this super fast video, because it keeps getting faster and faster to the point where some of my words might start to sound like...
Bro, how many times has this guy said faster?
Slowing this video down, that's cheating. but I feel like everybody's getting a little too comfortable. So let's get this video faster and faster. Remember, this video speeds up every time I say the word fast. So I kind of just feel like saying the word
Yo, chill.
over and over and over. Fast, 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 fast.
I cannot keep the track. Relax.
The world's fastest YouTube video. And at this stage of the video, I really don't sound like myself at all. This video is so fast right now. If you blink, you will miss something. Your brain is basically speedrunning this video right now. And if you can understand anything at all what I'm saying, that's honestly so impressive. Because only about 0.1% of people can understand me right now. That's it.
I can understand.
Bad, guys. All right, now you're in the final stretch of this video. The video is now extremely fast. I mean, really fast. Your brain is starting to feel the because of how fast this video is. And you're basically predicting what I'm next because this video is way too fast. And finally, I said the word fast many times. I can't count how many times I said fast. But guys, I made this video as a gigantic experiment to see how fast your mind can like anything else. So if you understand me the entire video, well, congratulations. This.
What just happened?
Hello, I'm Verity, and I'm gonna say.
Ready to. These are the 5 steps to washing a potato.
A potato?
Step 1. Choose.
Bro, that's a.
So there's this virus that has been spreading across all of America.
Okay.
Yet again, this virus is called the Candida auris. Why is it always America? Why does America need to be
what type of microphone is this, bro?
Constantly the most?
Oh my days.
During World War II, Allied forces tried to throw grenades into the air vents of German bunkers, expecting to kill the soldiers inside. However, many German bunkers were equipped with anti-grenade air vents, designed to deflect incoming grenades back toward the attackers,
that is so smart.
potentially causing serious injury. No matter which ventilation hole a grenade was thrown into, the pipes were designed to lead back outside. Even when Allied soldiers attempted to use flamethrowers, they were unable to reach the ventilation openings directly. Because flamethrowers had a limited fuel supply, they couldn't be used to fill the bunker with enough gas to kill the soldiers inside. During World
That's it?
Hollywood's crazy. This is ChatGPT. Every time you ask it something, it wastes water. Because every app and website you use runs on these little brain chips called GPUs. These things are all packed inside massive data centers, where thousands of
That's why they're so expensive now?
computers are thinking and working hard for you 24/7. So their hardware gets really hot, which means we have to cool everything down with really good air conditioning. These systems worked fine until AI. Because now if you ask ChatGPT something like, why do round pizzas come in square boxes? Or why did Durr disappear from Henry's videos? Your question travels across the internet into a massive data center through these GPU brain chips where AI processes everything before replying back to you. Now, millions of people are asking AI questions every second. So data centers use so much energy. So they built this crazy liquid cooling system. Cold liquid runs around the chips, sucking away all the heat that gets carried to giant cooling towers. Fans blow air through the towers, causing the water to evaporate and carry the heat away. For more smart nonsense, subscribe.
It still goes into the air. It's still trapped in the atmosphere, so I don't think there's a problem.
Wait a minute. 5
Things happening by 2030, part 1. Believe it or not, but we are closer to 2030 than you think, and surprisingly—
Oh my god, yeah, we're almost in 2027. West Side Gang, say we're sub.
By 2030, the world will reach 8.5 billion people, which is wild to think about, because in 2020, the population of Earth was just 7.9 billion. Next, by 2030, the International Space Station is scheduled to end its active operational life, and by 2031, it will plunge into the Pacific Ocean. Now, it's planned for NASA to land humans back on the moon in 2028, and the last time us humans have touched the moon was all the way back in
We've been to moon in 1972. And the next time we're going to moon is 2028.
I feel like we all
big break. I turned this Chinese woman into a funk. Hear it. Hear it.
Okay.
Okay, that beat is good, not bad. What? Okay. He actually did it. He actually did it. That's so cool. Like Gojo.
Okay, listen. If you're on.
How many countries?
Oh my god! Well, you scared me.
Can you name?
All of them. Canada, US, Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Panama, Barbados, Bahamas, Cuba, Grenada, Haiti, Jamaica, Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, the Grenadines.
How?
Antigua and Barbuda, Trinidad and Tobago.
How smart are you?
Dominica, Dominican Republic, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay, Uruguay, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Suriname, Venezuela, Guyana, UK Island, Iceland.
Day one of covering these white shoes with dots until they're completely black. One new follower equals 1 dot. If you're seeing this on day one, claim your OG ticket in the comments.
Stop scrolling or keep scrolling.
So I accidentally became a meme. I don't know how or why this happened, but I was checking my TikTok comments and what on earth is this? Walk around it. Jesus, so many. There's even different variants. What the heck? See, I make videos.
Bro, hear me out. Variants of meme kill the meme, bro. It is so unfunny after.
About cool Roblox.
I'm not even kidding. People gotta stop making variants of memes, bro. I'm sorry.
Would you rather have $5
okay.
million at age 20 or $100 million at age 60? At age 20, you can buy your dream house, travel the world, and enjoy your youth with complete financial freedom.
Bro, that's the best thing you could ever do.
But without the experience to manage your money, you could be broke by age 25. At age 60, you can buy mega yachts, leave a fortune for your family, and never worry about money again. But you might not have enough time left to truly enjoy your wealth.
I'm enjoying my wealth. Oh my god. If you're spending money on yourself, guys, listen to me, okay? There's no shame or no bad thing on spending money on yourself. Trust me. It's the best thing you can do with your money. Trust me.
Would you rather?
Trust me. That's the best thing you can do. If you're ordering food, order that food. If you're spending money on PC, do that, bro.
Have you ever wondered why the blobfish is called the ugly?
Do whatever makes you happy, bro.
You've seen a hearing aid. They don't fix your hearing, so how do they work? Because sound is just vibrations in the air. And as these air ripples hit your eardrum, they travel through these tiny bones into the cochlea and onto your tiny ear hairs.
So that's how I can
Once
hear
these
this?
vibrations touch the hair cells, the movement they create turns into electrical signals and sends them through your nerves, all the way to your brain to interpret the sound. This system works so precisely that when any part of that path gets a little damaged, let's say from loud noise or infection, your brain starts hearing all the vibration stuff like this. That's where hearing aids come in. Now, they don't fix what's damaged, but they do have this microphone inside that catches every sound wave around you. So a tiny computer can analyze those sound waves in real time. It's trying to figure out what those hair cells are no longer picking up. Then tiny speakers boost those missing sounds louder, and your brain gets the full signal it needs. For more smart nonsense, subscribe.
All right.
Hey, I drew you a bee.
2026. So
when you say, "Hey Siri,"
this YouTuber stole my Gen Beta is cooked. Let me explain. So even though Gen Beta was literally just born, many people already feel bad for them. Because imagine growing up knowing the generation right before you got called Gen Alpha and you were stuck with Beta. Like imagine just walking in school and somebody says, "Look, here comes the Betas." And
I don't feel bad for them.
honestly, I want to know who is naming these generations.
I don't see a problem,
We got a
bro.
volcano, and if I get in this mud bath, I become 10 years younger. Let's see if it's true. Damn, that's too hot. Oh, it is hot.
This car messes with your brain using an optical illusion. It looks like it's driving without the wheels spinning, but the wheels are...
If a Roblox wall is 1 step thick, you can simply just walk around it. If the wall happens...
You guys remember this clip?
Speedrunning shots. Why can't you swim in the Hudson?
These are everyday sounds to watch out for, so be careful. So if you hear the sizzling sound on a sidewalk, it means that there's a downed power line actively touching the ground, which can be fatal, so shuffle your feet off the sidewalk and onto the gravel immediately.
This is called Skelegro, and inside is a mystery liquid that's supposed to resemble the worst tasting potion from Harry Potter. So I bought a replica and sent Mackenzie to the store with one goal in mind. Fill it with a potion that will make me react like Harry did. And let's see if I can guess what it is. The rules were simple. I had to be blindfolded and hold my breath so the color or scent didn't give away the ingredients.
That sounds thick.
And after taking a swig, here's what happened.
Ew. Yuck.
What if gravity suddenly became twice?
My rarest subscribers on my channel.
Okay.
So on the YouTube studio, they have something known as community, where I can see how many people comment on my videos in a month, and I can see exactly what people are commenting every single second. You might have even saw yourself on that screen. But what I'm most intrigued about is I can see who has commented the most on my videos.
Oh,
so
yeah?
I'm going to give you all the top 3 subscribers who have. Saying that, in third place is a user known as Unbeaten Lake 790, who has commented on 100.
Congratulations, bro.
Can we create?
How is this legal? Bad.
Hello,
I told my grandma I wanted an iPad, and what the hell is this? Oh my, look at the bezels! Bezels of doom! Why are they so thick? And what's going on here? Oh my days.
Most people just go ahead and pluck out unwanted nose hairs. But should you actually do this? Well,
Why
these
not?
hairs actually act as a filter.
Exactly.
That's why you have boogers in your nose.
The camera inside your iPhone is small.
Think of any country in the world in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
If you said Laos, you're out. This is the elimination game with cozy geography. Each round gets progressively harder with fewer options. Round 1. Think of any capital city in 3.
Got it.
2, 1. If you said Washington, D.C., you're out. Round
Easy.
2. Follow for an extra life if you haven't done so already.
not trying to do
Think
that.
of any country in Europe in 3, 2, 1. If you said Italy, you're out.
Too easy.
Think of a country with a population over 100 million in 3.
100 over 100 million. Okay, choose.
2.
Come on.
1. If you said India, you're out.
Too easy.
Round 3. Think of any continent in 3, 2,
South America.
1. If you said North America, you're out.
Okay, too easy.
Think of a country that begins with the letter V in 3,
Venezuela.
2, 1. If you said Vatican City,
too easy.
you're out. Think of any country in the
Give me a harder challenge, bud. Too easy.
Infinite scroll is hard to stop because it removes.
Are you almost done?
Not yet.
Watch this. Hey, Emo. Move forward.
Forward. He's gonna fall. Oh, you can detect. Okay.
Hey, Emo.
Bro, I used to want this so bad when I was a little kid. Go Jada, thank you for sub.
Put your hands up. Okay. I'm gonna shoot you in your face. Dar! Wow. Okay. Okay.
Bro, this robot is smart.
These are real ways to know if some.
I didn't know you had a face revealed. It's been revealed. It's been like 3 months.
This.
I've been streaming with my face on. What are you talking about?
Ooh, it's a watermelon. Wait, did you just eat the watermelon seed? Yeah. Wow.
Bro, this guy gotta go back to making those type of videos, not this.
Think of a country larger than Vietnam in 3, 2.
Okay, got it. China.
1. If you said Uzbekistan,
Who's thinking of Uzbekistan?
oh,
What?
This is the elimination game with cozy geography. Round 1. Think of a country that begins with letter B in 3, 2,
Brazil.
1. If you said Belgium, you're out. Round 2. Follow for an extra life.
Bro,
if
this
you
is
haven't
so
done already.
easy.
Think of any island in the world in 3,
I don't know.
2,
I don't know any names.
1.
Epstein Island.
If you said Easter Island, you're out. Think of any European language in 3, 2,
German.
1. If you said Croatian, you're out.
Yo, this is so
Round
random.
3. Think of any country in the Middle East in 3, 2,
Hold
1.
on.
If you said Yemen, you're out. Think of a country that begins with the letter K in 3,
I don't know.
2,
I don't know.
1. If you said Kenya, you're out.
What is going goon? What? What? Huh? Yo, these are not real names. Huh? Huh? Okay.
He would click his tongue while riding his bike, and the sound waves would hit the nearby building, bouncing back as an echo to his ears. And by noticing how fast the sound came back, he could tell how close the building was, as well as its size and shape. You see,
bro, try my beat.
Oh my.
Which gem would make you
2026 just got even crazier. I just stole this entire YouTube channel. Due to unforeseen circumstances, I have managed to hack my way into this YouTube channel.
What
I
channel?
can't explain why. His password was just too easy. You see, our boy Icy Cole has been pouring water for so long.
Who's calling me? Who the hell? Hold on. Oh my god.
Long that, you know what? I think it's time I take over.
Diddy Daycare? Oh my, yeah, I know.
Thing is just gonna be as normal
Bro, who's naming these?
as possible.
I haven't seen you for so long.
Except I'm gonna be taking the wheel from this point forward. So now.
Have you ever played Roblox?
Is that Dr. Donut?
Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Gracias. Shukran.
What is Dr. Donut doing, bro?
Merci.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Danke. Danke. Danke.
Danke.
Salamapo. Salamapo. Kitos. Kitos.
Dog.
Obrigado. Obrigado.
Oh my god.
Terimi kasi. Kamasahabi nabida. Kamsahanibida. Zaijuk.
It's making random noises at this point.
Daijuk. Zaikuje. Zaikuje.
Dog.
Zaikuj. Zaikuj.
No.
Zaikuj. Daizuk.
Oh my.
Daizuk. Daizuke. Daizuke.
Finally. You laughed? Oh my god. Yeah, I cannot keep up with these. If you laugh, you lose challenge, bro. Oh my god. I have to end the stream even okay. My streams are not lasting more than an hour, bro. I cannot keep up these challenge. What is wrong with me? Is that Dr. Coconut? Yes, bro. Because of him, I laugh, bro, and I have to end the stream now. Oh my days. All right, chat. Wait, hold on. Can we reach 102,700 subscribers? Let's do it right now. We just need 6 more subscribers.
Think of any continent in 3, 2, 1. If
North
you say
America.
Europe, you're out. This is the elimination game with Cozy Geography, round 1. Think of any country in Europe in 3,
Turkey.
2, 1. If you said the UK, you're out. Round 2. Follow for an extra life if you haven't done so already. Think of any country within the UK.
Within UK, France.
3, 2,
Faceless, thank you for sub.
1. If you said England, you're out. Think of any city in England in 3,
I don't know.
2, 1. If you said London, you're out. Round 3. Think of any landmark in London.
These are horrifying facts. No one.
Oh my god, 2 more subscribers.
Crease the dollar bill both ways. Then bring the top corners inward so they meet at the center line. Now
does that do?
unfold the bill and turn it over before folding those same corners again. Unfold it and push the center inward until it forms a pointed shape. Then flatten it down and bring both sides toward the point. Then tuck the corners inward. Hold the center while you pull the sides apart, and as it opens up, press the middle flat. Then leave it on the table, looking like a fancy tip, even though it's just $1.
That is cool. I gotta give it to him. That is so cool.
Crease the... If you took out your stomach and replaced it with a...
No, I'm not. I know.
What is not real in this?
If you made a bunch of random Roblox players stack on top of each other, how high up could they go? To find out, I joined this game, climbed onto this ledge, and froze myself in place. We started off by quickly reaching a height of 100 studs.
Oh my
Suddenly,
god!
Hundreds of my viewers flooded the game all at once, turning it into pure chaos.
Oh god.
Because the freeze button only works if you're climbing something, everyone who reached the top struggled to make any progress. And yet, somehow, we eventually reached 300 studs. The stack was such a mess that even experienced players were struggling to climb up. And after a slight technical issue, we built up all the way to 500 studs. As we climbed higher and higher, I noticed a lot of incredibly broken avatars, including the biggest box avatar I've ever seen. Some people would suspiciously appear at the top of the stack, while others tried building a new one entirely, but nothing compares to the main one, now at 750 studs. And as you can see, we were pulling out all the stops at this point, coming up with interesting solutions.
Brother, what? Is that a spaceship?
To help those in need. Roblox also
I played that game
broke
before?
in a strange way, with many people's avatar items no longer appearing. But the next thing we broke was the world record of 1,037 studs, with no signs of slowing down, as there were now hundreds
what is Bundin doing?
of people in the queue, and celebrities like Builderman, Justin Bieber,
Crazy.
Roblox, and even Luis Gamer Cool 23 all showed up to witness this insanity. Now it's just a matter of stacking as high as possible before the server crashes, and after continuing for hundreds of studs, it finally crashed, making the new record 1,337 studs.
Oh gosh, that is
if you made a
Think of a country that ends with Stan in 3, 2,
Pakistan,
1. If you said Tajikistan, you're out. This is the elimination game with Cozy Geography, round 1. Think of any country in the southern...
I don't know, man.
Bro, there's...
When
She logged onto the library computer, which
Could Play-Doh stop a bullet? We've got 250 pounds of
Probably,
Play-Doh here.
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it with higher and higher caliber bullets.
Oh, we reached it! 102,700 subscribers. That's awesome. That's him? I don't know. You look like Sava. You look like Sava. Who's Sava? Bro, I don't know. Who? These are bikes.
This machine can see what an atom actually looks like. The
For real?
scanning, tunneling microscope. They are crazy. Look, an atom is incredibly small. Like if an atom was the size of an apple, you'd be as big as the sun.
Oh, wow.
So scientists need a microscope that could see something that's way smaller than the wavelength of light. So these two scientist dudes were like, what if we stick a needle in the atom? So they make an insanely sharp metal needle that's so sharp its tip is just 1 atom wide.
How? Genuine question. How?
Take a
That's alien technology.
Bring the needle in really, really close, 0.3 nanometers away, leaving a small empty space in between. Then they add a tiny voltage onto the needle. This is where things get weird. Technically, they both aren't touching, but quantum mechanics completely changes the picture because there is a chance that at some point, the electrons from the sample will cross the gap and show up on the tip. It's called quantum tunneling. The tip scans.
Bro, I don't know. What is quantum science? I don't care. Anyways, I laughed in the middle of the stream, so I have to leave now because that's the whole point of the stream. If I laugh, I end the stream, and that's how I will end the stream today. Bye, guys. Thank you for joining today's stream. Love you guys. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel. I will see you guys tomorrow, or maybe later in like an hour. I might do a stream again. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.